Hello, my name is Tim Smolarski, and today I'm going to be presenting my market audit on Old Spice Deodorant. As a holding of Procter & Gamble, Old Spice follows Procter & Gamble's mission statement. We will provide branded products and services of superior quality and value that improve the lives of the world consumers, now and for generations to come. As a result, consumers will reward us with leadership sales, profit, and value creation, allowing our people, our shareholders, and the communities in which we live and work to prosper. Old Spice Deodorant is in line with this mission statement. It is a quality product and it improves the lives of consumers by preventing foul body odors, and it has been a successful product for the company so far. Old Spice is currently positioned as a product that will make one feel manly. This has been a recent and dramatic position change for Old Spice products. However, it has been very successful. Due to this successful repositioning, deodorant has become a cash cow for Old Spice. In 2012, a professional statistics portal, Statista, published the findings that Old Spice's top two deodorants alone control 8.5% of all deodorant market sales. This, along with slow growth of the market, would make Old Spice deodorant a cash cow. When looking at the future of Old Spice, we must consider the current life cycle position of deodorant. Old Spice is in the maturity stage of growth, where it has high competition, a large range of products, and a defined market share. Despite being in the mature stage of its product cycle, Old Spice still has potential for future growth through market development. Old Spice already has a full range of products, however, its target market is only a chunk of the entire male population. The potential exists for certain products to be repositioned to bring success in all market segments. However, in trying to reposition certain products for perhaps an older demographic, Old Spice runs the risk of losing their position with their target market of young men. Old Spice's strength helps separate them from competition. Their advertising has been a key strength in recent years. According to Procter & Gamble's website, the Smell Like a Man campaign brought massive success. Advertisements were viewed over 105 million times on YouTube, and they saw a 2,700% rise in followers on Twitter, along with a 300% rise in traffic flow to the Old Spice website. With 8,000 employees and $2 billion in annual budget, according to Forbes, Procter & Gamble's research and development department is a big strength for Old Spice as well. Finally, being over 75 years old, Old Spice carries a lot of brand equity, which helps attract the older market. From their recent success in advertising, a weakness has developed. Old Spice has taken such a dramatic turn on their positioning that despite their brand equity, may drive older customers away. Additionally, one of the biggest weaknesses of Old Spice comes from competition amongst holdings of Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble have 36 companies considered global beauty brands, according to their website. Old Spice is one of these brands, and many of the others end up being competition for them, such as Gillette and Head & Shoulders, despite the fact that they aim at different target markets. Old Spice is affected by a range of environmental forces. A change in the demographic wouldn't do too much to Old Spice. The market for their deodorant is so large that it would take a freak accident causing half the young adult male population of the world to disappear to have an effect on Old Spice. Cultural factors can possess both a threat and opportunity, though. A change in cultural factors would cause a certain group to view differently the market of deodorant. This would give Old Spice the opportunity to adapt and gain a greater control of the new market. However, if they reposition themselves poorly, they could lose the opportunity for sales. A shift in the economy or consumer income will essentially pull Old Spice along with it. If the economy were to fall, Old Spice's sales would fall with it. Through the most recent recession, Procter & Gamble stock dropped from $71 per share in August of 2008 to $46 per share in March of 2009. While this trend neither directly represents sales nor Old Spice as a whole, it can be used to represent the downward trends that Old Spice would have seen. Old Spice is not the cheapest deodorant on the market. and during times of economic strain, people tend to cut extra costs and move to the cheapest option. However, if the market were to rise, Old Spice could expect a rise in consumption due to the fact that consumers no longer feel the pressure to seek out the cheapest option, and they will allow themselves to be more open to being marketed to. A change in technology would offer a good opportunity to Old Spice. Because of the massive research and development team they have access to from Procter & Gamble, Old Spice would have the ability to develop new technologies for antiperspirants or new scents at a speed needed to stay ahead of the competition. There isn't much room for change in the industry of deodorants and antiperspirants. It is an industry of very similar products. Because the products are so similar and there is such little change in the industry, it becomes important for Old Spice to stay aware of trends in the industry and become adaptive with their marketing to follow the current trends. Deodorants and antiperspirants are subject to regulatory impacts. The FDA, according to their website, considers deodorants and antiperspirants to be cosmetics and drugs respectively, and therefore must be regulated. As new advancements in deodorant technology come out, they will have to be approved by the FDA's strict guidelines. This could slow the process of being able to get new technology out on the shelves. This poses a threat if the issue is time sensitive and Old Spice is in a race to get the technology out before a competitor. In 1997, Global Health Study released a study that showed that there could be a link between antiperspirant use and cancer development. This delves into the ethical responsibilities Old Spice must have in the industry. It becomes important to focus on all different possible risks in the product range, and to be prompt on alerting the public if one is discovered. Additionally, it is important to thoroughly test all new products for risk. Being a convenience product, not much goes into the purchasing process for deodorant. The problem recognition is want to smell nice on a day-to-day basis. Information would be gathered mostly from advertisement and word of mouth. An alternative evaluation would take place in the store and would be a comparison of products' price and appearance. A purchasing decision would be made from the perception of the product, factoring in possible factors such as price. If the product was satisfactory, the post-purchase behavior would be an enjoyment of the product and continued use. Because deodorant is a cheap product that is used frequently, very little customer involvement goes into this product, making it a convenience product. Psychological and sociocultural factors weigh in on the consumer's decision. There are psychological factors that surround the advertisement of products and how they are being placed in a consumer's mind. Additionally, sociocultural factors such as fads, trends, or social pressures will mold the consumer's opinion on certain options. Having a strong presence in the global market was important to Procter & Gamble for Old Spice. The Herald Tribune credits their success in the global market to their unique and outlandish YouTube campaign. It was such a successful campaign that it was featured on both Ellen DeGeneres and ABC's Good Morning America. The 10th edition of International Marketing has a chapter that discusses how Procter & Gamble oversees all marketing of Old Spice on an international level, but then Old Spice uses decentralized approaches to be able to localize their international symbols. Old Spice relies on Wieden & Kennedy, an independent advertising agency, to do market research. On their blog, Wieden & Kennedy talked about the importance of market research in putting together advertisements. The rule they have is research early, research late, boycott the middle. The blog goes on to talk about how they focus a lot on exploratory research with influencers and opinion leaders, and how they use that to inspire creativity in their ads so that they can create something unique from the typical advertisement. Old Spice segments its markets by age. They split their markets into a younger men's market and an older men's market. The main target market is the young men's market on an international scale. According to the U.S. government census, the world's male population between the ages of 15 and 29 is 906 million as of 2013. Although they may only be able to reach a fraction of that count, it still possesses a massive target market. Old Spice offers a classic line as well, which is aimed at their older market segment. There is definite potential growth in the older market segment, as they currently do not focus marketing efforts on that area. Old Spice recently repositioned itself as a deodorant that will make you handsome, attractive, interesting, but most importantly, manly. This is the main position that Old Spice holds. Competitors position themselves as products that make you handsome and attractive as well. However, no one has tried to challenge the manly position. Degree positions their products as products for the active and adventurous. Axe positions their products as a product that causes women to want you. Looking at a positioning map of price and quality, Old Spice would sit decently above the average for both, positioning themselves as a better quality product for the consumers, and then they price themselves slightly higher to support this idea of quality. This Statista market breakdown from 2012 shows the top 7 market products and sales percentages. Old Spice holds the 3rd and 4th spot, totaling 8.5% of market sales for their top 2 products. Thank you very much for your time and attention.